Morning, Valerie.
Good morning, Jeff.
How are you?
Doing well. How
Yeah.
about yourself?
I'm good. It's Holy Week.
It is, and boy, did we raise the roof yesterday.
Yesterday was a great day.
The sanctuary was just before worship started,
Yeah. The
because
buzz you're talking about?
yeah, I mean, we could hear all the different musicians kind of going through their early morning warm up.
Yeah.
And it was going down all the hallways, and it was
Yeah.
coming out the outside doors, and
Yeah.
it was just by the time you get in, I mean, I don't want to get Pentecostal on us, but the Spirit was definitely in that sanctuary
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, it was a great day. And then Elena and her team did a fabulous job putting together the Easter egg hunt. And I think everybody had a great time with that. And they were able to adjust quickly because even though it was beautiful outside, it was windy.
Yeah.
And so they were able to get the bounce house inside, move the food around a little bit.
Oh, good.
And it went really well. So, but that's just the beginning of this week.
Right.
So run us through this week.
Well, we do have regular Monday morning is Sisters in Faith today. Tonight is Chancel Bells at 6:30. Then we come to our Wednesday, which is full. We have 9:30 adult Bible study. We have 6 p.m. Bible study on Wednesday. Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, we also have the youth from 6 to 8. They'll be in their basement. And then at 7 o'clock, I see the note from Randy that the chancel choir and the bells will be in the sanctuary to rehearse together
Yes.
for Easter Sunday. So that's
Yep.
7 o'clock on Wednesday evening. Thursday morning, we have our 8 o'clock men's group that meets at IHOP for breakfast. And then at 6 o'clock on Thursday evening is the Seder meal, which is a beautiful tradition we have here at the church. And we still have some openings for some food that we need, and we'll get an email out this week in case you
Yeah.
want to help provide some additional things. I think I saw yesterday on the list that we need another bag of grapes and maybe some more. Anyway, there were
Yeah.
several different things that we
Yeah.
could use.
I will send an email out probably tomorrow, Tuesday, and it'll remind you what you signed up for. And then there's a few people that have said that they'd be willing to do some other things, and so we'll adjust and we'll have it
Good.
all set. And then just a reminder, you'll bring it with you when you come to the meal on Wednesday. Gosh, don't come Wednesday evening if you're expecting to eat.
Right.
Thursday,
Thursday evening, it's
to the
the
Seder
Seder
meal. And I will say this too: if you didn't get a chance to sign up, we usually have plenty of food, and so if you're
Plenty of
worried
food.
about that, you can still email me. But everything's kind of been ordered and we're ready to go. But
We'll have space as well.
we'll be
There'll
able to
plenty of
squeeze
space.
you in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
don't hesitate.
Yep.
If you're feeling Thursday that you really want to come, just come.
yeah, it'll be great.
It's our family
Yep.
meal.
And then Friday, 6 o'clock
Friday at 6 o'clock.
is our Good
Tenebrae.
Friday Tenebrae service.
Yeah.
And that kind of sets the tone then for Sunday morning,
Right.
Easter.
Right.
So, which we were talking earlier about Easter, something we had
Yeah.
not mentioned yet.
Right.
And then Denise reminded me last night, you reminded me again this morning, the Living Cross.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be up in the front parking lot, like we have been doing for the last few years. And you bring, we ask that you bring flowers and fresh cut flowers, or if you want to go by the store and get a bouquet or whatever, and you put them in, and then of course if we all bring flowers, then it looks gorgeous.
Right.
We all put the flowers in, and then it's a great photo opportunity for you and your family for Easter.
Right.
So that'll be up as well. And
So
so
look for that.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely little tradition we have here too. Yeah.
it is, and we've been doing that for, gosh, longer
long
than
time,
I've been here.
Long time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been, when I got here, that was already a tradition. So,
Yeah.
and then there was one other thing you had mentioned that you wanted to correct.
I need to correct
Yeah.
in the email that we put together that goes out to the Sunday school classes. I was trying to put a little blurb about the new Sunday school class that will start April the 12th in room A6. And Jessup made an announcement from the pulpit yesterday, and when I typed it in, I don't know where my mind was, but the Faith and Practice Sunday school class is really about learning to apply our faith into contemporary situations. Sometimes the class will use a history-based. Jessup mentioned some of the things around Germany in the 1930s and 40s. Some of the things that will have historic content. Some will have a more contemporary, but it's how to practice our faith in those spaces. And I had said something about it being Bible-based. It isn't necessarily going to have a Bible
No.
in the room. So
Yeah.
So it's really about the faith journey and exploring, like we've been talking about, exploring how we practice our faith in our current
Yeah.
life situations.
Yeah, and one of the things that's going to be different about this class and maybe some of our other classes, it's not a discussion about any particular aspect of faith, like whether you agree with it or disagree with it. That's
Right.
not the point.
Right.
The point is going to be looking at these people and then seeing how they live their faith out, and then discussing about what kind of implications or what is that sort of how how does that speak to the way that we live our faith out? So
Right,
yeah,
right.
so it'll be a very interesting class, and yeah, that's the Sunday after Easter.
Right, April the 12th
Yep.
in the Sunday school hour, and it'll be
Yep.
in room A6 in the
Yeah.
adult wing.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it's just a beautiful opportunity.
It'll be great.
And there's not a book, there's
Nope.
not a sequence of
Yep.
things.
Yep.
If you regularly attend a Sunday school and whatever that Sunday school is going into that day, you don't want to do that, you can just go down
Yep.
there to their class
Or
and
if
see
you
what
don't
they're
have a
talking
class,
about.
it's a good opportunity.
Right.
And the facilitators are going to be Jessup Warnock and Caroline Lucy.
Oh, that'll be a great
Yeah,
team.
and so Jessup is going to lead the first go around, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So yeah, so everyone's invited to jump in there. Is there
Right.
anything else that we need to share right now that I am not thinking of?
I think it's just a good time of the year to, it's that mix between winter and spring, and,
Yeah.
and we have wrapping up the school year over the next 6 weeks.
Crazy.
And Easter week, Holy Week is a good time to take a few extra moments to kind of assess.
Yeah. Where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good week, and so I pray that you have an opportunity to experience God's many blessings. So we hope to see you at least a couple times throughout this week to be together in worship. But we do look forward to being together with you again real soon. Take care.